Hey guys, what's up? Uh, Sunday afternoon. Actually got up a little bit earlier than I normally do. This will be my fourth night in a row. I had to work some overtime Thursday, and this is my long weekend. But since I've got jury duty tomorrow morning, I'm only going to have to work till 12, so I guess I'll come back and try to get a little sleep. So anyway, hope everybody's having a good weekend. I got some pretty cool Silver Age stuff to show. A lot of it's in lower grade, and for the title I'm trying to collect, I'm really not worried about grade right now. I just want to get a complete run, and it's going to be, not impossible to get, but it's going to take a while to get. It would take a while to get it in, higher grade. And there's some other stuff in here. Some of it's kind of beat up. Some of it's pretty good shape. Got kind of a key issue towards the end. One thing I did pick up at my local comic shop the other day. Usually I just go there to get bags and boards, and once in a while I might pick up an old back issue, or if there's something new on the shelves that I haven't already pre-ordered, I'll pick it up. But he's got like a bargain shelf where he sells like half off trades and hardbacks, and even more than half off. And I found something really cool for $10. And normally, retail these are like $50. But I just love these archive editions DC put out. Here you have the Golden Age Sandman Archives Volume 1, still in the shrink wrap. Reprints all the adventures from Adventure Comics 40 through 59 and New York World's Fair Comics 1939-1940. Kind of got some reproductions of the original covers on the back. And here's what I paid for it. $10 whole. So this is really cool. And I got a shelf. I probably got about 15 or 20 of these. And I'm gonna try to get all I can. But love this because I love the old Golden Age characters. I love Sandman. Love the old Justice Society and All Star Comics. So this was thought this was a pretty good find. As far as the Silver Age stuff, like I say, some of this stuff is beat up, and I think he actually threw these first two in as freebies. And of course, you guys that know me know the love I have for Charlton Comics. So I thought this was kind of cool, even though it's a rat-shaped comic. This is actually War and Attack #1. And Charlton had a big line of war comics back in the day. I just thought that was a really great cover, for a beat-up book, and especially for a freebie. So for you Charlton fans and war comic fans, there you go. Pretty cool. Another pretty cool book I actually didn't have in another series, excuse me, that I'm trying to collect, especially the Steranko stuff, is Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and they threw in a beat-up copy of #6. Like I say, it's been well loved, but you can't beat that Steranko cover. I think it's got Frank Springer art, but still, man, you can't beat that for a freebie. Very cool. Uh, Another title I'm trying to complete, and I've got all the painted covers, probably like the first 15 issues, and I think there was 21 or 22 issues of this, but this is one of my favorite older titles. This is from Dell. This is Kona, Monarch of Monster Isle. The Sam Glanzman art on the cover and on the inside, and Glanzman did a whole lot of work for DC as far as war titles, but a very cool character, sort of in the vein of Kazar, or kind of looks like Commandy too. So I guess that kind of drew me to it. But one more from that. I'm maybe 4 issues shy of having that run. One I was very happy to get also. I read this reprint a dozen times. I think it was like in an old 100-pager, maybe a Flash 100-pager. And I just love the story, and I'd always wanted the original. Kind of beat up, but still a very cool book. Great Gil Kane cover and art. Green Lantern 32. Very cool. I'm getting a drink of coffee. And everybody else knows my love for square bound books. So this is Kazar #3. I guess starring Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure these are all reprints, but still pretty cool. Binding looks pretty good. Really nice cover. Not sure about the art on that one. Kind of looks like the SEMA, but I'm not sure. Really glad to get that one. And these two are, I guess, what you call readers. Like I say, Silver Surfer is a title I've been wanting to collect for a while, and I've got a couple issues. I've got issue 14 with a Spider-Man appearance. It's probably a VG, and I've got number 4, the iconic one with Thor fighting the Surfer. And that's actually I got in pretty high grade. But here's a couple more. Like I say, if it wasn't for the piece out of the cover, this would be a really nice book. Like I say, these are basically readers, but I just wanted them to have to read and just to have them so I'd be get a little ahead on collecting the series. Here's a Silver Surfer #7. Like I said, it's got a chunk out of the cover, but it got it for a really good price, so I really don't care. The binding still looks good on it. This is what you call one of those heartbreakers. It's like the ones you get that look near mint, except for the ink spray on the top or the side. If it didn't have this little chunk on it, it'd probably be like a fine, very fine. But square bound book, Silver Surfer, I'll take it. Another one, this is the next to last issue, number 17. Like I say, another heartbreaker. Looks pretty good, except for the little chunk out of the side. Like I said, I got it for a real cheap price, so I wasn't going to complain. I'm sure Schmo Daddy would appreciate these. He's the king of low grade, and I mean that affectionately, Schmo. But a very cool cover. Buscema at his best. Another little title that I love. I pick these up when I see them. Probably about halfway of having the run. A very cool old Silver Age title. Nightbrand Ek, #4. This is actually a really nice copy. It's probably at least a fine. That looks, that's probably a Severin cover. Probably Marie Severin. She did a lot of these. It might be Kirby, I don't know. I'll have to check it out later, or somebody can tell me. But really cool little series. Okay, and going along with my love of square bound books, I know X-Men went into a reprint mode, I think like after issue 66 of the original run, and like from 67 to 93 it was all reprints of earlier stories. But I think the first 3 or 4 issues were square bound, and it would have like 2 complete stories. And this is the first one of those. This is number 67, a square bound book. Very cool cover against the Juggernaut. Got the Human Torch in there. Very nice cover. I think the only thing wrong with this one, there's a little date stamp, and I think the date stamps are kind of cool, so I'll take it. And last but not least, kind of a key issue, one I've been wanting for a while. Another great Buscema cover, the Avengers 60, the wedding of the Wasp and Yellowjacket. And there you have the famous floating head cover. A lot of people hate them, a lot of people love them. I happen to love them. But a very cool cover, very cool comic. Really happy to have this one. Okay, guys, thanks for sticking around. I got a couple more books that I could show, but I'm going to wait. I've got 2 or 3 more coming in, and one of them is one of my, I guess you'd call it one of my Bronze Age grails that I actually had when I was a kid, and I don't know what happened to it, but I found a good deal on this one and a couple other books, and I kind of want to do a showcase on a few Neal Adams comics. So when those come in, probably in the next couple weeks or so, I'll do a showcase on those, and might take a few of these to get signed because the local con that we have, probably about 35 minutes away from where I live. It's probably about the only one I go to every year, just because it's close, and it's really turned into a nice show. I mean, there's a lot of you know, it's kind of turning one of those media things, a lot of cosplay, but they got a very cool artist lineup. Got Neil Adams, got Bob Layton, Mike Grell, Bob McLeod, Scotty Young, Darryl Banks, Jay Listine. Just a lot of really cool guys. Denny O'Neill's supposed to be there. So depending on what the price Adams and O'Neill's going to charge, I might take a few books. I know Adams will charge anywhere from $10 to $20 for a signature, but I'll take at least a couple, 3 books to get signed. And looking forward to that one. I actually took a couple vacation days, so I'm going to have like 5 days in a row to just kind of enjoy that and soak it all in. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate all your comments. Appreciate this community as a whole. And as always, onward and upward.